major, your college major, plus a little fresh passion equals to a six-figure job or a six-figure job or job with six-figure potential. So we're talking about major plus a little fresh passion leads to a six-figure job. So a pretty simple formula there, sorry. I'll tell you a story. I received a call not long ago from a good friend of mine and said that, Michael, I hear you have a big job at your company. I was wanting to know if you could help my son, Chris, get a job. He did all the right things. He went and got his bachelor's degree, went straight on and got his master's right after that. And has been looking for a job for about a year now, and nobody will hire him. He's hired him. He's still staying at home with us. His friends are teasing him. His brothers and sisters are teasing him because he's got all this education but can't find a job. The guy's depressed, and I really don't know what to do about it. So I thought for a minute, do I really want to take on this assignment to help Chris find a job? So I said to him, yes, I'll talk to Chris. Rang Chris a few days after that to try to understand what it was that he was doing to try to find a job and to try to understand what his branding package was. So I said to Chris, tell me about your resume. Show me your resume. Show me your thank you letter. Show me your interviewing skills and what it is that you have that's going to make an employer want to hire you. The first thing that Chris said was, well, Michael, I have a bachelor's degree and I have a master's degree, and I'm not sure why anyone wouldn't want to hire me, and I don't know. I don't know. And it clicked in my mind, with that kind of attitude, and Chris just focusing on the fact that he has 2 degrees and nobody would hire him, not really looking at what he brings to the company, that he would probably spend another 2 years without a job. So we looked at what Chris had, including his limited work experience in college, but we were able to take his research that he had done as well and package it up in a way to show a clear return on investment. If an employer was to hire him, they could say, this is what Chris brings to the table, so he's worth being paid X number of dollars. Chris didn't quite understand that, but he agreed that it was the right approach. So I said, Chris, well, why would anyone want to hire you? Tell me. He said, well, because I'm a hard worker. And without chuckling to his face, I just kind of said, well, washing machines work hard, but they don't go anyplace. So just because you're saying you're working hard doesn't mean that an employer wants to pick you up. It's really about what you're bringing to the company, about your brand, and what it is that they're going to get in return for paying you X number of dollars. So I can tell you, Chris agreed to go through this process with me, but wasn't very happy because he really felt that he should have been paid, he should have been awarded a job simply because he had the education. I can tell you though, Chris's story is not uncommon. A recent study came out from collegegrad.com that said 48% of the 2006 graduates moved back home with their parents.